All right, you guys, so I'm going to show you how to make Mexican rice. This is what you're going to need. You're going to need tomato sauce. You're going to need rice. You're going to need chicken bouillon. And then you're going to need oil, okay? Oil. So what you do is you put a little bit of oil in the pan, okay? You fucking warm it up, all right? And then you're going to put the rice in, you know, and you're just going to stir it, whatever. Stir it till it gets brown. I got to find a spoon, espérense. See, because I don't really cook, but I only know how to make these two fucking dishes. So I'm going to give you guys step-by-step instructions on how to do this, all right? So you just mix it around. And I don't really add a lot of seasoning, to be honest with you. All I add is chicken bouillon, and it comes out bomb. Those are the only two dishes I know how to fucking make, okay? All I know how to make is Mexican rice and, ¿cómo se llama? And ceviche. Mexican rice and ceviche, all right? So we're going to get this going. As you guys saw in the beginning of the video, I used this whole cup, right? So in order for the rice to not come out too watery, what you need to do is you use double the water, right? So since I used one whole cup, I'm going to use 2 cups of water. So that's how you measure it. Whatever amount of rice you use, you put that twice the water, if that even makes fucking sense. But I'm going to show you right now, so hold on. Okay? So, like this. All right, let me show you guys. And then also, this is called cooking with Hera. The rice is browning. You see that? You don't want it to get too dark or too crispy, all right? Too dark or too crispy. Okay? Keep mixing it, pero que no se te queme, perra, okay? Que no se te queme. All right? Like that. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Okay, so now I'm at only half of the tomato can, okay? And then I'm at the 1 cup of water. Remember, I told you it's double the water of whatever amount of rice you use. So always use a measuring cup, because if you don't do double the water, it'll either come out too dry or too wet. You know, I mean, we all love it when it's wet. But not in this situation, okay? Not in this situation. So you see that? I'm gonna add a little bit more tomato sauce, like boom. Okay, not too much, because then it's gonna come out too tomatoey, okay? Too tomatoey. And then you mix it to make sure it gets in there. But remember, I told you guys, ya quemé la casa. Remember, I told you guys, I don't really use seasoning. All I fucking use on my Mexican rice is chicken bouillon. And let me show you guys how I measure that, okay? Okay, so now it's just the chicken bouillon. Make sure you spread it out evenly, but you're still going to mix it. So you don't want to get too much in there, because then it'll come out salty. But that's what I love about chicken bouillon, is it gives it the fucking flavor it needs without having to fucking add too many fucking seasoning. This was one of the first things, one of the first and only things I know how to motherfucking cook. But every time I make rice, that's the one thing they ask me to do in this house, is to make the rice, because literally it's like the only shit I know how to do. And it comes out pretty good. Ooh, that's enough. Actually, we're going to put a little bit more bouillon. A little bit more. Okay. And you keep mixing to make sure it's evened out right, okay? Make sure it's evened out right. Then what we need to do, delicioso. What we need to do is you make sure this gets to a boiling point, all right? Before you cover it, you're going to make sure it's fucking boiling like a motherfucker, okay? It has to be fucking boiling, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, so you see now it's boiling. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it, right? I'm going to cover it, and then I'm going to lower the heat and put it on low. Or, I usually put it at 2.0, all right? But if you have a fire stove, then you put it, or gas stove, then you put it on low. All right, and then you let it cook. Do not uncover it, because what really cooks the rice is the heat and the steam. So do not uncover it. Just keep checking on it, but don't take off the lid, because you want it to cook fucking evenly. So stick around and I'll show you what the finished product looks like, okay? All right, talk to you guys in a bit. Hey, so this is what the finished product looks like. Shh. Damn, look how fluffy that is. Thank you for cooking with Chef Hera. Chef. I said chef. Chef Hera. Stay tuned, but I don't think I'll have any more cooking videos, bitch, because I don't know how to cook. I say, cállate, way, you don't get no rice. Okay, but baby mama and Ruben will cook, and then I'll do tutorials on those. Okay, bye.